Good evening, and I am Dustin Burt. And with me is Tyler Denhouse, who is on the computer, and we have Aiden Coppersmith, who is filming us tonight. Tonight, we are facing Wausau East Lumberjacks are facing against the the Indigo Red Robins, and we are, and the entire team of WETV production welcomes you to tonight's game. And thank you for watching us on WIAATV.TV/Wausau East. I repeat, we welcome you at WIAA.TV/Wausau East. So if you have any friends out there, let them know and start watching. Last time the two teams met, which was last year, um, East had beaten them because we had a good winning streak last year. And our our record last year was 5-4, and Antigo's was 3-10. This year, in this year's coach, we have Matt Anderson for Wausau East, and just like last year, we have Dallas Moe for Antigo Red Robins. And their record for both teams are for Wausau East, we have at 0-3, and Dallas Moe, Antigo Red Robins, at 3-10. And now we are going to sing the national anthem. And tonight's national anthem was wonderfully done and recorded by the United States Army. So tonight, we welcome you again with the duel between Wausau East, the Lumberjacks, and the Antigo Red Robins. The teams you got to be looking at, the key players you got to look out for Wausau East are Nick Denny at 126. And I hear he's undefeated. The other you got to watch out for East is Patrick Witz at 120 and Brooke Whitehead at 138. For the Antigo Red Robins, their key players are Justin Brown at 220, Tyler Brash at 145, and Kirk Prince at 126. And for all your wrestling fans out there who are just coming in to watch, or even if you're not out there, even if you don't know about wrestling, I'll be saying some things to let you guys know. And tonight we'll be starting at 120. So you'll be seeing Patrick Witz and Hunter Dillon. Excuse me, Patrick Witz uh, at a junior, and Dylan Hunter, who's also a junior. So far, we are just seeing who's wrestling to each other. And as of the importance of wrestling and all, it's just the matter of who has strength and agility. And so tonight we're gonna see which team has the best strength and agility. And sometimes agility can win over strength, and sometimes strength can win over agility. You know, it all depends on how well the player is conditioned. And so here we are. Looks like we're putting some JV guys in the game.
From Antigo, a sophomore, Garrett Becerra. At 182 pounds from Wausau, a sophomore, Alex Stein. 195 pounds from Antigo, a senior, Jacob Leonard. And from East, a junior, Gage Borgard. At 220 pounds, a senior, Justin Brown from Antigo.
Looks like there he is, Justin Brown.
And from East, a junior, Isaac Stir. At 285, Antigo with a forfeit. And at 285 for East, Destiny Hornick. The Antigo Red Robins are coached by Dallas Moe. The Wausau Lumberjacks are coached by Matt Anderson. Our referee for tonight's match is Dan Parlier from Marathon. We will start at the 120 weight class.
All right, for all you folks who are just coming in to watch the match here on WYAA.TV/Wausau East, we are starting with Patrick Witt, grade 11 at 120. And he will be facing against Dylan Hunter, also at 120. Dylan Hunter is also a junior. Next up will be Nick Denny and Kirk Prince. Oop. And a single leg pulled off by Patrick Witt. And now he just put him in a half Nelson and tried to put him on his back. Patrick Woods is still continuing the single leg to try to get some control to put him on his back. Patrick's got to be careful because he almost pinned himself. And who is down? We have Dylan Hunter. He goes down. And in part of wrestling, as you're in the referee's position, we have Patrick Witz, who is on top, and Dylan Hunter, who is on bottom. Dylan Hunter is trying to get out, and if he gets out, he gets one escape. But if Patrick Witt continues on him and is able to get any move on him and put him on his back, he gets 2 points for a takedown. Ooh, looks like he got him in grabbed his arm and put him in a crowbar. And that gives And that gives Patrick Witz 3 points for the amount of time that he put Dylan Hunter on his back. And just to get another point, Patrick Woods chose to be on bottom. And now, with him getting out, he's trying to get a reversal, which will give him an extra point. Ooh. I see Patrick decided to put, looks like a reverse Oklahoma. It's hard to tell from here. And in wrestling, you can use your legs to pin a guy. And that gives him, by doing that, they gave him 3 points. Nice. Half Nelson. And put him in a chokehold. And Dylan Hunter is fighting as hard as he can to get out of Patrick Witt's grip. And we have 40 seconds left of the match. If Patrick Witt can keep this hold, he is sure enough to pin him like he just did now. And now with the pin, Ease is given 6 points. Because in wrestling, when you have a pin, you are given 6 points. If you just win them by a certain amount of points, it's 3. But if you beat them by 16 points, that is called a technical takedown, and that gives you 4 to 5 points. Next, we have, oh, looks like it changed. At 132.
At 126, from Antigo, Kirk Prince. From East, Dylan Rivera.
Looks like we have a difference. We actually have, instead of Nick Denny, we have Dylan Rivera at 126, and Kirk Prince, who is the one you got to look for, also at 126. All right, Dylan Rivera was able to go in and get a shoot. I can't remember, but that's okay because we are here to have fun and watch. I see an arm bar, and Dylan Rivera is keeping a good hold on him, and so I should see a pin in a few seconds. Unless, unless Kirk Prince keeps fighting. And Kirk Prince, as we know, is a key player to watch out for. So this could be a good match between them, and with Dylan Rivera's skill level, and as I'm watching Kirk's, it's going to be a really good match for all you wrestling fans out there watching us. And looks like we have, if Kirk Prince gets out of this position, it'll give Dylan Rivera another 3 points. And it just did. And he wasn't able to hold him long enough to get a pin. But still, it's good. Because if he continues this to keep Kirk Prince from getting points, he could get a technical takedown. And that's still good for the team. And Kirk Prince tried to go for the old-fashioned single leg, but Dylan Rivera was able to be quick and keep him from doing that. And unfortunately, Dylan Rivera did not prevent that this time because Kirk Prince has got a good hold. Wow. And this time, Kirk Prince tried to go for a double leg. And now we have a 2-point reversal on Dylan Rivera. So it's now 10-0 with a minute left. And Dylan Rivera's got to be careful of getting a of getting a full Nelson. But now I see he is trying to get. Uh, we are paused because we have blood time now. And if Dylan Rivera keeps up what he's doing, he can finish the match with hopefully 16 points. Because right when it hits 16, no matter what, you're done. And it looked like he was about to get uh, Kirk Prince in a double armbar. And that is one of that. That's true. As I was a wrestler, that was one of my favorite moves. But my most favorite was the fireman's carry.
Should I zoom in on the Antigo kid?
And we should have about a minute left of blood time because it's only about 2 minutes. So match should start soon. Right, here we go with about 50 seconds left in the second period. Kirk Prince is on the bottom. And Dylan Rivera should do a good job of holding him to keep him from getting 1 point. And he did, unfortunately, but that's okay. Because sometimes it's allowable, so you can try to get more moves. And as you saw, they both went out. Because in wrestling matches, if you continue going out, you can get a penalty of points. And sometimes that is rare, but it's just a guy trying to desperate to get something. And we got a 2-point takedown on Dylan Rivera.
That was my fault.
And now it is 12. Dylan Rivera, Kirk Prince 1. If Dylan Rivera can continue this in the third period, he should be able to get this 16 takedown unless Kirk starts getting composure and starts getting more aggressive. And right now, Dylan is down in the referee's position and can get out. Ooh, looks like Kirk is going to be back for payback because he. Ooh, wow, we got a reversal. Now we got a pin. Congratulations to Dylan Rivera for the pin at 1 minute 46 seconds left in the third period. And it ended with 14-1. So now East has 12, and we're Antigo, the Red Robins, still have 0. And
132 pounds wrestling for Antigo, Kenton Soulful.
all right, at 132 for Antigo, we are at Kenton Sofa, who is a senior, and also at 132 for East, Brandon Kramer, grade 10. We have a 2-point takedown for Kenton Soulful. And Kenton Soulful was tried to get a half Nelson in. And right now Brandon is trying to desperately get an escape, which is 1 point. Tripped him. Uh-oh. If if Brandon Kramer can get his head out of that lock, he should be able to get that 2-point reversal and get him on his back. Yep, there we go. It's now 2 Brandon and 2 Kenton Soulful. With that 2-point reversal, he can now get his move, which he's working on the cradle. They went out of bounds. And with this little pause, the referee chose Kenton Soulful to be put on bottom for the referee's position. And Brandon, as fierce as he is, kept him from getting an escape. And as for Brandon, he did a very good job to hold him. And the ref just flipped to see who decided for referee's position, and Kenton Soulful declined. Oh, yeah. So Kenton Soulful declined, and now it was Brandon's, and he chose to go down to get an escape. And he almost got it. And so they're going to try again, and hopefully we can have the wrestlers stay inside the circle. All right, let's see if Brandon can... all right, Brandon's trying to get a reversal. If he can do that, he can get 2 points, and he just got 2-point reversal. And for Brandon, he is wiggling his arm through to try to get a... it looked like a cradle, but now I am seeing... sorry about this, folks. I can't remember what type of move it is, because it's been a whole year since I haven't wrestled. Oh, looks like Brandon was now trying to get a cradle. And if he needs to bring it back in, and he is out. Right now it is 6 Brandon, 2 Kenton Soulful. Now Soulful is just trying to get 1 escape to try to get an extra point added to get a lead. And we have 20 seconds left in the second period. And Brett, not Brandon, Kenton Soulful trying to. It's one move. It's only if you're desperate, but trying to bring his head down so he could flip him over to put him on his back, and that could get him the 2-point reversal plus takedown. And now we are in the brand new period of the third. And Brandon is still leading 6-2. He can continue this, or he can try to get a pin, and if he gets a pin, it can become 18-0. But sometimes it's pretty hard because it depends on how well the wrestler is, and he just put him on his back. And he is holding him. And I saw a half Nelson, and he was able to do it quite well. Oh, armbar. It is now 18 East, and it goes 0. And with a 1 minute, 21 seconds left in the third, Brandon got the pin. Now, at 138 pounds, for Wausau East, we have Brooke Whitehead, senior.
From Antigo, freshman Marcus Spencer.
And we have, for 138, for Antigo, we have Marcus Spencer, who is a freshman. And that was quite easy to put him on the back. That gave him a 2-point takedown, and two points for putting him on his back. Now put him, and this is Brooke Whitehead's favorite move, and it's the cradle, and he just put him on his back. And now Marcus Spencer's trying his best to fight, and it looks like he's starting to give up. But we just had Brooke Whitehead let him go because he's just putting points on the board. Up, pin.
Winning by pinfall, 48 seconds in the first period, Brooke Whitehead.
And that was quite quick for Brooke. But I've seen faster. So now it is 24 East, and it goes 0. All right.
At 145 pounds from Antigo, senior Tyler Brosh. From Wausau East,
All right.
Frank Yang.
All right. For 145 for East, we have Frank Yang, who is a senior, and we have Tyler Brosh, who is that one key player that we're looking for, also at 145 for Antigo. And for you folks coming in, just coming in, we are at 24 East, 0 Antigo. And we are just starting at 145. And with Tyler Brosh being the key player, he is pretty good. And I've seen him before. And we just got a 2-point reversal for Antigo. Now, Frank Yang is desperately trying to get out of that. And half Nelson, and it was a quick pin with 58 seconds left. We have Tyler Brosh with the pin, so now it is 24 East, 6 Antigo.
Do we actually know when people are watching?
Pounds. From Wausau East, Joey Abreu. And wrestling from Antigo, Donnie Henley.
All right, for Antigo, we have Donnie Henley at 160, grade 12. And if I heard right, we have Corey Cunha, grade 9. And we have Donnie Henley, who went in for the single leg, and now a double, and he was not wanting to let go. That was a big mistake by Corey Cunha. Yeah, he almost fell on his back, and that could have been a really big mistake to get a pin for Donnie Henley. And now, it looks like he got payback and is doing a... I believe there is a quarter Nelson. But I saw a headlock, and that put Donnie Henley on his back. So now it is 5 Corey Cunha, 0 Kenley. He just needs to pull. And Donnie Henley is desperately trying to get an escape, and he did not. In the first period, it is the ref flipped for East, and he declined now. And Antigo chose to go neutral. Donnie Henley went for the single leg. And we have a 2-point reversal by Corey Cunha. And for the amount of time we have, two more points for putting him on his back, Corey Cunha. And now Donnie Henley is, with him being on the bottom, he is pushing his way to try to get Corey Cunha to slip, which worked. And now Donnie Henley is working his way through to get a half Nelson to flip Corey Cunha on his back. And with that 2-point reversal, it is now 9 Corey Cunha and 2 Donnie Henley. And we have about 20 seconds left in the second period. And that was quite... big mistake by Corey Cunha. He was trying to flip him. He was trying to flip Donnie Henley over so he can put Donnie Henley on his back, but that did not work because that put Corey Cunha on his own back. And now we have a 1 point because there was a Error done by Corey Cunha. We have another blood time, so it's going to be about 2 minutes.
So do we know when people are watching? Well, we've been winning all day, so we can.
Right, with this
But
bit of a break,
we do have
I am Dustin Burt,
battles.
and next to me we have Tyler, Tyler Danhouse and Aiden Coppersmith. Tyler Danhouse is the guy who's working on our computer entry, and and Aiden Coppersmith is working on the camera. We welcome you again tonight to the Wausau versus Antigo Red Robins dual wrestling meet. And we thank you for coming to see the. We thank you for the folks coming in to see the match, but we also thank you for the guys watching the match live at WIAA.tv/Wausau. And now we're back. And what I just saw is Corey Cunha uh, went in for a headlock and threw him on his back and was able to put him on a certain amount of time to have 15 points. Excuse me, yeah. To add 3 points, and now it is 15-4. Corey Cunha. And now, Donnie Henley, who is on bottom, is desperately trying to get out. And we have another blood time. All right, back. And for WETV Productions, we are thankful for Mr. Kurt Hornby, who is the executive, who is the who is the director. He is also our technical director and our audio guy. Our executive producers is Dr. Brad Preck, who is the principal here at East, and Mr. Greg Harvey, who is the athletic director here at East. We are able to be thankful for them to let us to for them to allow us to do this, so we can have people who want to just watch it or who are missing it but can still watch it on their computer, iPad, whatever technical device to be able to watch. And all right, blood time is over and we are back. All right, Corey Cunha is keeping him on the ground. We have an illegal hold by Corey Cunha. And uh, that gives Donnie Henley 1 point for safety. And another point, because Corey Cunha was not paying attention. 40 seconds left in the third period, and it is now 15. Corey Cunha And 6, Donnie Henley. And now, well, instead of getting out, which he just did, wow, a bit delayed, but oh well. It is now 7-15, Corey Cunha. For a while, we just had Donnie Henley trying to push him to get to get um, a double, and now we just had a reversal, so that's 2 more points. It is now 15-9.
Winning by decision 15-9, freshman Joey Abreu.
And winning by decision, we have. Oh, I heard a brew actually. Joey Brew, who
At 160 pounds. For Antigo, junior Tony Meister. For Wausau East, sophomore Marcus Josinger.
all right. For 160, we have Marcus Josinger, who is a sophomore, and Tony Meister, who is a junior. It is now 27 East, 6, Antigo. Nothing much was happening until we had Marcus Josinger get a headlock and uh, and throw Tony Meister to the ground. And wow, what a great move. Now Tony Meister uh, got an escape. So now it is 2-1. Tony Meister goes for the single leg and is doing his best to hold on. And now we have a 2-point reversal for Marcus Josinger. Now Marcus Josinger is going in, trying to go in for the half Nelson, but uh, Tony Meister, which if he continues it, it's illegal, was holding his hand, not letting him through. And and now we had Tony Meister trying to get an escape, but that did not work. And now Tony Meister is down in the referee's position. And with the end of the period, it was redone, and Marcus Josinger chose down to get an escape. Ooh. Tony Meister is not letting him get up. But that was not a good move by Tony Meister because Marcus Josinger was trying to get out, and Tony Meister pushed him out while he almost got the escape. And what was Tony Meister thinking? Because that that what looked like a full Nelson put him on the back, and Marcus Dorsinger, who tried to get an inside cradle, uh, gave him a few points for putting Tony Meister on his back. Tony Meister was desperate to get out, but with Marcus Dorsinger's practically iron-like grip, it is going to be practically impossible to get out of that position. So now it is 8-1 Marcus Dorsinger, 27-6 Wausau East. It is the second period, and we have 40 seconds left. And Marcus Dorsinger went for the half Nelson to put him on his back. Ref chose for Tony Meister to go on the referee's position, bottom. No, oh. All right, they are neutral, and right before the period ended, Tony Meister tried to get a reversal, and that almost worked, and it worked right at the end because he was able to get 1 point. He was only given 1 point because of how late it was. And Marcus Dorsinger is holding a single leg, and did not succeed because that gave Tony Meister a 2-point reversal. And now Marcus Dorsinger was given a free escape, and you can do that, but you can't do it too much. Because it will soon become illegal. I don't know what the heck Marcus Dorsinger is doing, but it looked like he was trying to go in for a cradle. And Tony Meister was able to get a hold of his leg to prevent Marcus Dorsinger from getting that cradle. And but instead of doing that, Marcus was able to get behind him to get a 2-point reversal. Now we have 1 escape for Tony Meister. Marcus Dorsinger won 11-5. It is now 30-6 East.
Wrestling at 170 pounds. From Antigo, a freshman, Jacob Steenwig. And from East, a freshman, Corey Cornahay.
Right, that last one when I said Corey Cornahay, it was actually Joey Rue, but now we have 170 Corey Cunahay and Jacob Steenwig, who is also at 170. and he is a ninth grader. They're both freshmen. Corey Kunahay is East, and Jacob Steenwig is for Antigo. Both Corey Kunahay and Jacob Steenwig were trying to go for a single leg, and they both got stuck. And you gotta be careful of that because one of you could be doing a stall. And if you stall, you give points to the other player. Ooh. Corey Kunahay was able to get his hands inside Jacob Steenwig, throw him to the mat, and get a reversal. Corey Kunahay is now working on getting a... It was an armbar, but now it looked like he did a hip check to try to get him on his back. And it looks like he let go to let Jacob Steenwig get 1 point escape. It is now decided for the referee's position, and it was chosen for East. They declined. It was Antigo's choice, and they chose to go on bottom. Corey Kunahay is doing an excellent job of keeping him on the ground, and now he was given a half Nelson, put on his back, and now we're going to see if he can get a pin. Now, Jacob Steenwig, you can do this a few times, but if you keep doing it, it's just going to become pretty much cheap. But with the amount of time that Corey Kunahay was able to have Jacob Steenwig on his back, it is now 5-1. And again, another half Nelson by Corey Kunahay put Jacob Steenwig on his back, and now he's holding, and they got a pin. With a minute, 14 seconds left in the second period, Corey Kunahay got a pin.
46 seconds in the second period. Freshman Corey
It is now 36 East, and it goes 6.
sophomore Alex Stein.
At 182, we have Alex Stein for East, and Garrett Picara for Antigo. Alex Stein is a sophomore, and as well, also, Garrett is a sophomore. Referee decided for Garrett Picara to go down. And put him, there we go. Alex Stein did an excellent job of getting an armbar on Garrett Picara. which was able to he was able to lift him up and put him on his back, but now he has a single leg. Garrett Carr has a single leg, and Alex Stein is doing his best to prevent that. And now Alex Stein got a 2-point. I saw a 2-point reversal, and I do not know why the ref did not give him that. Or at least a 2-point takedown. Alex Stein is keeping him down, trying to get him on his stomach so he can get a move to put him on his back. And I just saw a half Nelson. Two points, Alex Stein. 0 points, Garrett Picara. Choice was given to Wausau East for referee's position to go whether to go up, neutral, or down. Alex Stein chose down to get an extra point. And now Garrett Picara trying to get a move on him. Was trying to put him down, and now Garrett Picara is wiggling his way through to get a half Nelson. And Alex Stein is preventing that. But you gotta be careful. He's gotta be careful because if he starts stalling, that'll he'll get a warning or two, and then it'll start adding points to Garrett Picara. And now Garrett Picara tried to get a half Nelson, but there was an illegal hold against Garrett Picara. But it wasn't too bad to get Alex Stein an extra point. Now Garrett Picara has put his leg in front of him to trip him. Then we have one escape, Alex Stein. Alex Stein with a single leg is preventing Garrett Picara from getting that 2-point reversal. And he's got to be careful because Garrett Picara can slip his hands through to get him on his back. And we have a blood. We have blood time. So for 2 minutes.
Once again, that is WIAA.tv/Wausau East. Wausau East TV Productions, thanks you for watching.
All right, with this break, with anybody out there watching this, we are at WIAA.tv/Wausau East. If you have any friends out there, let them know so that way, with all the other matches and games that we will film out there, that you and your friends can have a chance to watch. They are at neutral, and it is 3 Alex Stein, 0 Garrett Becara. And pardon me if anybody is listening to this. I have a cold, so if you hear anything, it's probably me blowing my nose. But let's just get into the game. It's the second period, and we have 10 seconds left. Alex Stein was able to force him on his back, and we have 5 Alex Stein, still 0 for Garrett Becara. It is ref flipped the coin, and it was Garrett Becara's choice, and he chose down because he needs to again escape. And just before you saw that, Alex Stein almost got Garrett Becara on his back. And what Alex Stein just tried to do is it's not really a move or a well-known name, but Alex Stein tried to use his chin, put it on put it on Garrett Becara's pressure point on his shoulder to put him on his back, but he did not succeed. Looks like Garrett Becara has given up because Alex Stein is too much for him. And Garrett Becara did get one escape, but oh, well, looks like Garrett Becara tried to get a 2-point reversal, but did not succeed because Alex Stein was able to get his hands on Garrett Becara's legs to prevent him from doing that. And now Alex Stein is in trouble because he could be put on his back at any time by any move. Thirty seconds is left in the third period. Alex Stein is winning 5-1. Another blood time.
That's nasty.
As we get ready to begin where Garrett Becara and Alex Stein left off, we have 12 seconds left in the third period. Alex Stein has 5 and Garrett Becara has 1. Carr is on bottom, and Alex Stein is on top. And now Alex Stein is trying to keep hold of his leg. Get a. He looked like he was trying to get a cradle. We have. It's going to be. We will have 40. No, not 40. It's going to be 39 East. Still 6 Antigo.
From Wausau East, Junior Gage Borkart. And from Antigo, Justin Brown.
Now we have at 195 Gage Borkart, grade 11, and Jacob Leonard for Antigo, who is a senior. And it looks like Jacob Leonard is controlling the match because I watched him flip Gage on his back, and now it is 2 points for Jacob Leonard and 0 points for Gage. We had an illegal hold by Jacob Leonard. Actually, that was pretty close to a dangerous play. Jacob Leonard had a hold of Gage Borkart's hand and was putting it out so that Jacob Leonard could try to get a half Nelson, and that did not work because it almost put Jacob Leonard on his own back. Gage Borkart tried to get an escape, but was pushed out. Oh. Jacob Leonard was able to get a 2-point takedown. And looks like Gage Borkart was able to get an escape. So it is now 1-4. Leading is Jacob Leonard for Antigo. Jacob Leonard is trying to get an armbar, but, but that didn't. Obviously, that he saw that it didn't work, and now he is trying to get a half Nelson in, or another chance to get an armbar. And what you folks just saw there is Gage Burkhart pretty much had an illegal hold, and the ref was able to correct him. We have looks like we had a 3-point takedown for time on his back, and another escape by Gage Burkhart. It is now 9. Garrett Picara. Oops, excuse me, Jacob Leonard. My one escape for Gage. Two different takedowns by Jacob Leonard. Uh-oh. Gage Burkhart's headgear fell off, and he can still move. And we just got a pin by uh, Jacob Leonard, but with the headgear falling off, uh, if he put one more move, that could have been dangerous to Gage Burkhart. They would have called it to reset the game and let Gage put his headgear back on.
Weight class. Wrestling for Antigo, Jake Leonard. Wrestling for Wausau East, Isaac Sturr.
For Wausau East, we have Isaac Sturr at 220, grade 11. And we have Justin Brown, who is at one other key player for Antigo, also at 220. And we have a 2-point takedown for Isaac Sturr. And now it looks like he is trying to get the cradle on Justin Brown. And it looks like Justin Brown is not wanting that. Alright, this is our 4th blood time of the night. So we could have a bit of a break. they are starting now, and they had Justin Brown go on bottom for the referee's position. And Isaac Sturr, just like last time, he's trying to get that cradle in. And Mr. Brown knows that now and is preventing Isaac Sturr from doing that. Isaac Sturr tried to go in for the half, but that didn't work, and now we have Mr. Brown. Ooh, Mr. Brown was just thrown onto his back and is getting out of the ring. If he would have stayed in the ring a little longer, that would have given Isaac Sturr 2 more points for a takedown. And let's see if Isaac Sturr can keep him on the ground, and he did. And he is now controlling, Isaac Sturr is controlling the situation now to give him a cradle and now put him in a half Nelson. We have a pin with 6 seconds left in the first period. It took Isaac Sturr 1 minute and 54 seconds to get the pin. It is now 45-12. Our next match is Destiny Hornick, and she has a forfeit. So that gives East another 6 points, and that it is now 51-12. And by both teams, we have no 106-pounders. All right, here we are. Wait.
At 113 pounds, wrestling for Antigo, Seth Doring. Wrestling for Wausau, senior Chang Lore.
Chang Lore, who is at 113. He is a senior wrestling for East. We have Seth Doring for Antigo, who is a freshman. And Seth Doring trying to get we call it the roller derby here at East, but it's probably called different now this year because of the new coach, Matt Anderson. Seth Doring is trying to get our Chang Lore on his back. Now, if Seth Doring is able to hold this, he will be able to pin Chang Lore, and what he is showing right now and doing is acceptable, and now he is able to put a half Nelson on Chang Lore. Changler was able to get out of it for a few seconds, but now uh, Seth Lohr. Uh, Seth Lohr, wow. Something just happened here, folks. I just saw Chang Lohr flip him over and get Seth Doring on his back, and now Chang Lohr is doing the same exact thing. And Chang Lohr just got a pin with 10 seconds left in the first period.
Looks like he's gonna barf.
And I can see that the coach for Antigo is arguing with the ref because the coach might have seen an illegal move on Chang Lohr.
Gotta get a shot of the coach, am I right?
And I can see Matt Anderson, who is the head coach for Wausau East, is wondering what the coach is talking about. But if we could review the play, we could watch and see if the Antigo
Pinfall, 1 minute 50
coach
seconds
is
in the
right.
first period. Chang Lohr.
And Chang Lohr got a pin for Wausau East, and it is now
And your final tonight, the Antigo Red Robins 12, your Wausau Lumberjacks 57.
right. And
Thank you
tonight,
for
that
taking
was the
over
last match of
sports
the
and
game.
support the WIA Athletics. You are invited to return here on Saturday, January 19th at 9 a.m. when the Wausau Lumberjacks will host their annual Lumberjack Tours. And you are also invited back Thursday, January 24th at 7:30 p.m.
All
when
right,
the
we all thank you
Lumberjacks
for coming to
will host
tonight's game.
crosstown rivals, the
Um,
Wausau Western
East
Warriors.
versus
Please
not
drive
West. My
home
bad.
safely
East
and
versus
have a
Antigo.
wonderful evening.
It was a tough match for all, and East East beat Antigo 57-12. Our next broadcast for WETV um, will be at Horseman this Thursday for the boys swim meet at 5:30, and Friday I believe will be at Wausau East for the boys basketball at 7:30. The swim meet is against Spash, and boys basketball is also against Spash. Again, for the WETV production crew, we all thank you for watching tonight's game. And the Wausau East Lumberjacks hosting the the, the Antigo Red Robins. Have a wonderful night, and hopefully see you all for this Thursday's um, uh, showing. Have a wonderful night.